Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Ni No Kuni II, Revenant Kingdom. In the last one we started on our adventure once again inside the world of Ni No Kuni. So let's continue on with our little adventure here then. In the last one we were trying to escape the Black Knight, but it looks like we didn't do too well on that one.
I have you now.
We get it, Zelgius. Mousinger, merciless man-at-arms.
Here goes nothing.
Okay. So now we got ourselves a boss, a level 8 boss, by the way. Double my level. But I think we'll be fine, I think. As long as we're careful. Make sure to time our blocks. And make sure to not die. But other than that, I think we're pretty much fine. Come on at me, buddy. Nice try. 1, 2, 3. Ow, that hurts. Actually, it's not that bad. Could be worse, actually. Yeah, he's doing, like, no damage. Okay, so this is easy. Okay, just gotta be careful. Wait for him to strike. Actually, pretty easy, actually, either way. Come at me, buddy. Buddy old pal. Let's try our new skill Flatliner, since we haven't got to use that yet. Pretty strong ability. We want to be using that as much as possible. Whenever we get the Zing gauge to fully level up. Is he done? No, he's not done yet. He still had a health bar left. Okay, time to actually fight this guy at his full power, though. I do remember this fight. This is like one of the only fights I do remember right off the top of my head. The very beginning of the game I remember because I played through it at least, I think twice, because I was thinking of playing through the game by myself not too long ago, and I played a little bit of it. Nice try there, Black Knight. Smack him a couple times, get some good combos off. Make sure to not get hit by him. And if we can dodge at a perfect time, I think you actually can slow down time, unless that's a DLC ability. I forgot when you get that. It's probably a DLC ability, actually, now I think about it. I think if you block is how you do that, though. Oh, we got full power on all our stuff, so let's swap into our strongest weapon and go straight into the Flatliner. What the heck are you doing to me, buddy?
Look out!
Oh, he's trying to burn Evan.
No!
Well, that's a rip. One eye less for Mr. Black Knight. Well, see you later, buddy. Nice try there, though. I forgot if we fight him again.
Damn it.
Well, that's why I didn't want to say if Nella was a main character or not. Because this is going to be the end of Nella for now. And based on knowledge of the previous Ni No Kuni, if she died here, that means her real world self just died as well. So...
I know! I had hoped I would live to see it. To see you grow into the ruler.
Unless there's some way to bring her back that I don't know about, then I'm pretty sure she's gone for the rest of the game.
I can't. Of course you can. You have a good heart, Evan. I can see it. You'll be the kindest king, with the happiest subjects there have ever been. Aranella! You have to be strong, Evan.
Yeah, you really have to, bud. If you want to become the next king, you gotta be strong, buddy.
Where everyone can live happily ever after. No. Nella! Don't leave me!
Let it all out, buddy. Just let it all out.
Nella! Nella! I'll do it. I'll try.
I wish we got to know that character a little bit more, I'll be honest.
New kingdom.
All we know about her is that she was Evan's bodyguard, basically. And just a natural help to the king.
Evan,
So, sadly, we don't get to know any more about her, sadly. unless there's something that we can somehow get more information out of, like, the character of Nella throughout the game, but I don't remember there being anything about that in the DLC. So, yeah, we won't be seeing her ever again. But she's a pretty cool character for the small time that you do get to
You look sad.
see her.
I lost someone special. Someone I thought would always be there.
Oh, that is sad.
Wait, you thought she would always be there? Dude, you're younger than her. She would eventually die before you, in general, of old age. I'm confused on that one, buddy.
You lost someone special, but you also met someone new, didn't you?
Yep, you met your new friend Roland. And he saved your life pretty much 3 times now, I think?
Who knows? You may even meet someone who really will be there forever.
True.
Which isn't to say things will be easy. Life is never that simple.
I guess, yeah, very true.
Beginnings and endings, the hellos and goodbyes. Every step on the journey comes with its own challenges and rewards.
I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. As well.
To me talking like a wise old man. Sorry, these aren't my words. They're someone else's. Someone very special.
Who? Exactly. Yeah, who? Vague.
I have to go now.
Very, very vague.
I'll come and visit
but
you again soon, alright?
okay,
Bye.
Mr. Mysterious Boy. Strange. Wonder who that is. Or, yeah, I actually am completely. Who is that in general?
Hey.
Finally awake, huh? I had a very strange dream. Not a nightmare, I hope. Alrighty. Where are you going? To clear my head. I need to feel the wind on my face. Come on, let's have a little talk.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, let's get out of here, Evan. Before anything else bad happens. And now we're Evan. See, I told you guys that Evan would be a main character. Let's get a nice save in. Just because we did that big fight there. Might as well. It is a little bit... We're a little bit further ahead now, so let's see here. Oh, we can't even change our equipment yet, so I guess, let's see. Where are we going? Looks like this way. Let's follow Roland. Up on top of this hill. Hey, Roland, what you need, buddy?
Well now.
So I really am in another world. There is no ding-dong dell where I'm from, and no view like this either.
Gosh.
What is it like where you're from? I guess it's ahead of this world in some ways, and behind in others. Yeah, we have technology, they have magic. Nella used to tell me a story, you know, when I was little. It was about another world, one very closely connected to our own. I always imagined it was just a fairy tale. I suppose there must have been some truth to it after all. So, I got lost between these two worlds and wound up here? Does that mean there's no way home? What did you do there in your world? I was a king.
Golly!
Oh, what? Well, a president. It's kind of the same thing. Which means I have a little experience when it comes to running a country.
Oh.
Really? Then perhaps you might be kind enough to share some of it with me. Things may not be quite the same hereafter as in your world, but still. What exactly are you planning? A quiet life in the mountains might not be such a bad idea, you know.
Not exactly.
No, I've made up my mind. What you got, buddy?
I'm going to keep my promise to Nella.
Good. That's very good.
To build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
And that's when we get into the kingdom building part of this game. That's gonna be something that's gonna be kind of fun. Maybe not for you guys, because you guys won't be able to see the full amount of building up for that, because it's actually time-based. So I'll be doing that mostly in the my off time. But that's definitely a big part of this game, though.
And thus, young Evan, though heavy of heart,
I'm your new bodyguard now, Evan. Hope you enjoy it.
by becoming a king once more.
We'll be here for quite a long time.
Evan, sensing something special in his youthful companion, decided to join him on his journey.
And then there was 2. Actually, you could have told that just from from the save file in general. When we saved, it showed 2 characters.
Kingdom to come.
Yep, the kingdom to come. Forgot where we actually set that up. I know it's outside of Ding Dong Dell, if I remember correctly. If I'm going to become king again, I'll need to convince a kingmaker to help us. A kingmaker? Yes, a monarch must have the power to serve his people. A kingmaker is a magical creature blessed with great powers by bending one to his will. A king proves that he is worthy to lead his nation. So it's a mark of authority. A dragon, it seems. Yes, but not just that. It's also a guardian. In times of need, it can come to a nation's aid. A single kingmaker has the strength of the entire army. Wait, then what happened to the kingmaker that we had? Is that so? I'm guessing they're pretty big. Oh, some of the size of the castle.
Well now.
You don't say. And you mean to tame one of these things? Wait a minute. You were a king until just recently, right? Shouldn't you have one of these kingmakers then?
Not exactly.
Well, my father only had died a few months ago. You see, we hadn't quite got around to that part yet. So oh wait, that's still Evan. So I was never a true king, not really. If the ceremony had gone ahead as planned, it would have been I would have had my kingmaker by now. But of course it didn't. I wonder what's happening with your kingmaker now that you're out of the picture. True. What is going on with his kingmaker? Do we even want to know, honestly? I'm guessing we're probably going to see that now, though. Looks like Mousinger stole it at this point. Hello there, Kingmaker. You're not a dragon, are you? You're more of a griffin, actually. Like a mix between a griffin and a unicorn. What are you? Well, I don't think that's going to be a good thing. Now that he has the Kingmaker of Ding Dong Dell, it seems.
As the rightful ruler of this realm, I stand before you, your new king!
Weren't you already a king to begin with, though? I'm pretty sure he was already a king to begin with. Of his own country. I see, so in all likelihood, Mousinger is taking control of your Kingmaker already. Yes, which means I'll have to find a new one. A new Kingmaker of my own new kingdom. And where do we find one exactly? There can't be too many of these things. I think we might have a chance of meeting one if we visit the King's Cradle beyond Cloud Coil Canyon. The King's Cradle? It's a holy place where Kingmaker is enshrined. Every kingdom has one. So if a Kingmaker happened to be at loose ends, we could visit them at their King's Cradle and try to convince them to sign up with us? Exactly. If the stories are true, there is a Kingmaker in the place I mentioned, which has yet to be claimed. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright. Oh, one moment. What is it? Oh yeah, Evan's Essentials. Let's put those on now. Now we're truly, in business. Now I can fight beside you, Roland. Indeed. Well, alright, but take it easy to begin with, okay? Yeah, if we want a good king, we need to have a king that can actually protect himself, so this is actually good that we're getting Evan to kind of learn how to fight as well. Let's save our progress real quick, now that we got that all done. And let's see here. So we need to go to the king's cradle. Ooh, what's that? Look, a trapdoor.
Huh?
A what? A trapdoor, found where the energy of the land is especially strong, mostly near landmarks. If you touch it, it will sort of remember you, and that means you can return to it whenever you like. Not everyone can use them, though. You need to know a certain special spell called travel. Luckily, Nella taught it to me. So you're telling me you know how to teleport? How come you didn't use a spell of yours to get out of the castle in the first place? Well, as I said, you need to have visited a trapdoor in order to travel back to it. And well, I've never really spent time outside the castle until now. In fact, this is the first trapdoor I've ever seen. Of course. Well, let's visit as many as we can from now on. These things are sure to come in handy.
Yes.
Yes it is. Yes, let's. Shall we begin by having this one remember us? I guess. Let's try it. We now travel to the hollow trapdoor. You can find trapdoors dotted all over the world. Simply walk up to them and press A to have it remember you. When you have a trapdoor remember you, it will be added to the trapdoor map, allowing you to travel back there instantly from anywhere in the world. Pretty good. You can use it whenever you need to. So if you see right here, we can now travel to this hideaway hollow place. So if you see a place that's faster to just travel to through the quick travel, it's better to do that than go and try and walk there by yourself in the first place. So this is one thing that's going to be different than the previous game. So unlike the original game, the outside map is actually a little bit different. So instead of having the full sprites, we actually have these little chibi art style versions to walk around the map with. But you can also see the enemies though too, so which is also pretty good. Monsters, if we get too close, they'll attack us. That's basically what I got from that last one. Let's see here, where do we need to go to though? There's something purple over there, I'm guessing a boss of some sorts. I think that's what that is. I could be very much wrong though. We might fight a couple of these guys on our way over there. This guy's gonna attack me anyways, might as well turn around before we get caught off guard. So I'll play as Evan a little bit just so you guys can see how Evan plays. I'll be probably playing as Roland the entire time, but this is just to show him off because Evan is also a good character. Evan's gonna be a mix between a sorcerer and a swordsman. He's gonna have a lot of spells that we can use, but we have to level them up over the course of the game, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna make our way over to where we need to be going. And that hedgehound over there is level 9. Let's make sure to fight this guy before anything bad happens, though. And that was a voice crack, if I've ever had one. I don't know if you guys even heard that, but hopefully not. It sounded like it sounded like Miss Piggy for a second there. Not in an actual way, I mean just because of the noise I made on accident. Okay, let's see here. Looks like we got a little bit of a ways to go though in order to get there.
What did I ever do to you, I ask?
Probably nothing.
Oh my goody goodness!
You need some help out there, shit lady?
You rotten devil of a thing, you!
Are you gonna help her out, or... There we go, I was about to say. Poor old lady's getting roughed around by a giant flying wyvern. Oh, he's level 9? Uh-oh, that could be a problem. I hope he doesn't one-shot me, because we haven't really leveled up anything yet. Do we have any skills? No, we don't. Okay, so as Evan, we can't actually use any skills, so we're just gonna go and just smack this thing around until we kill it. Well, it looks like we got him to leave. But I don't think we're killing him. Please don't hurt me. Here comes the Higgledies. So this is going to be our new familiar system. These little guys are going to be our new familiars. So, not particularly like the other familiars. They're more of, they'll attack over time, as you already hear. During battle, Higgledies will automatically back you up by attacking, defending, healing, and performing various other actions based on their type. Sometimes they'll give you the go-ahead to issue special orders that will see them perform incredible superpowered skills. Just run up to them and press A to activate them. Certain other Higgledies will allow you to absorb them by holding down the button on your for your character's spells and abilities, thereby changing and improving their effects. I didn't know they could do that. That's actually the first time I've ever heard that one, actually. You can check how many Higgledies of which element will be necessary to enhance a skill in this way in the equipment and skills menu. Equipment to find some killer combos. I barely use the Higgledy thing myself, so I'll just be honest, I don't know how much actually goes into the whole building up the Higgledies. I do know you can easily level them up though, but other than that, I don't know what else you do with them. So maybe this time around, with this playthrough, I'll actually try and figure that out over the course of the playthrough, because, yeah, I barely even played around with the Higgledies. Mostly because I didn't really need to, or at least I didn't have a feeling that I needed to. And down goes at level 9. Hopefully that's some good experience.
Excuse me?
Are you alright?
Oh my.
Oh me my. Oh my. That was a close one, and no mistake. I don't know what I have done with it, if you two lovely boys haven't come by wandering by. I'm Martha, by the way. Auntie Martha. To those I take a shine to, I'm pleased to say I've taken a shine to you. Come on then. We're going to my house. I must give you a little something to thank you. Okay. Take me to your home, Auntie Martha. Here we are. It's not much, but it's home. In you. Okay. Thanks. What do you want to show us?
Now, get the plate. Pass it gently. Yes, good.
I like the little Higgledies sometimes.
Pass another one now.
They kind of remind me of the fairies from the original Ni No Kuni, but they don't talk. Or at least, I think some of them can, actually. I think the legendary ones can. But the normal ones can't, if I remember. I'm 100% on that one. You two really did save my bacon back there. I never expected to see a wyvern so close to home. And honestly, a girl can't even go out picking herbs in peace these days. So these little creatures of yours, are they monsters?
Oi.
Not exactly. Oh, you cheeky so-and-so. No, they are not. They're more phenomena than anything, I suppose. Phenomena? That's right, dear. There's the wind, isn't there? And fire and rain, and such like. They're all natural phenomena. And when those phenomena decide to grow heads and legs and start walking around and being adorable, they become Higgledies. So, where were you off to go? The Wayland helping out old Martha anyway? We don't often get visitors around these parts. Well, we're on our way to the King's Cradle beyond Cloud-Coiled Canyon. No, really. Just the two of you? Going out into the den of despicable sky pirates?
Huh?
Sky pirates? We have to.
Well now.
Have to, dear. Absolutely, positively have to. Absolutely, positively, yes. Well, in that case, you'd better take some of the little lovelies with you. Really? Yeah, we can take a couple of them. Oh yeah, I remember this little guy with the little, little scarf. You really don't mind?
Certainly.
In the least I can do. You've shown me that you can treat them kindly, and best of all, that you'll put them to good use.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie Martha. I'll feel a lot better when these guys are backing us up. Wonderful. If you ever have any questions about them, just come and ask me, you hear? Okay, definitely can. So now we have Rusible the Righteous. So yeah, all of them have little names, but technically it's more than one Higgledy that we actually have. It's actually, he's kind of like a captain. Higgledies have two basic parameters, feistiness, attack power, and hardiness, defense. The feistier, the more damage they'll do, and the hardier, the less damage they'll take. I don't remember them taking damage, but I guess when they try and set up, they can get stopped. So I guess that is a thing. These two parameters will increase as they level up, but this doesn't happen by winning battles. You'll need to build a certain special facility in your kingdom instead. Higgledies also have special personalities that they need to be taken into account. If you have a shy Higgledy in your party, you might need an aggressive one to help balance them out. Another thing to bear in mind is your Higgledy's skills from the ones they perform automatically to the ones you can trigger yourself to certain awakening specific abilities. They will be triggered when a party member enters a special state known as awakening, which you'll learn more about later on. You can take the detailed look through all the Higgledy skills and abilities by cycling through the pages with the Y button. When picking Higgledies, you'll also need to bear in mind the cost of adding them to your party. Each Higgledy costs a set number of points to add, and you can't exceed 10. Okay, so we have 1 right now. So this guy's kind of like a commander. So he's going to be the main one, and he'll be the one commanding these abilities, Scrap, Scrap, There, Higgledy, Boom, and Sonic Tonic. So how that works is he'll set up like little areas for us to press A on. As you saw in battle, we used it for a little bit. He set up a little cannon that we could use. And that is a dragon if I've ever seen one. That thing's definitely triple our level. Actually, not triple. Let's say like times 30 of my level, more than likely. But yeah, that's basically how you do it, and that's how basically they are. Let's see here. We're kind of low level for some of these enemies, but we're going to try and make our way over there as much as we can. So these guys are level 8, but this should be good experience if we're careful. Looks like if we just focus this guy to level 8 here, we should be pretty much fine and dandy to just keep going. Okay, let's grab our stuff. Make sure to do as much damage as possible in a short amount of time. Set up our commander to start shooting off some cannons, just so you guys can kind of see what it will do. I think it auto-aims? Yeah, it auto-aims, cool. I think there are certain abilities that the Higgledies do that you have to actually use yourself, where you have to actually aim it, but I haven't done too much research into the Higgledies to know if that's actually a thing or not. So this guy's a level 9, we need to be careful. I think these guys can poison you if you're not careful, because they can use skills too. Especially if they are higher level. Higher level enemies will always use skills, but I don't think the lower level enemies will, so I think we're fine. But just in case, we should be careful, because I don't know if we have to worry about statuses yet. And this guy's doing 50 per hit. Ow. You need to go down, buddy. Come on, Roland, help me out. This is why I would like to play as Roland. Roland would have a much easier time with that. Let's grab our stuff. I think we can change our party. Yeah, we can. Okay. I thought we were forced to play as Evan. Okay. I want to play as Roland, though. Roland's my favorite of the characters we could play as. Let's grab this piece of treasure over here. So, one thing that is different in between both games is that sometimes you could see the enemies when they're in the water, and you can actually tell what they're going to be before you actually run into them. In this game, they're going to be kind of set in stone, unless they're a boss. So, if we ever see a specific model in the water, it's 100% more than likely going to be a boss. Or it's a, like a boat. Like a pirate ship boat. But yeah, that's basically all you need to know about the water creatures, based on my knowledge that I can remember. It has been a while. Some of it's coming back to me, but other than that, it's just vague. Very, very vague information. I'm better at trying to explain the previous game than when it comes to this game, if I'll be honest. But there is some cool things, like, we don't have it unlocked yet, but these two right here are pretty cool. You could set up tactics, and you could set up what you'll be stronger against, if you really wanted to. Like, you could set up certain skills, how much damage you'll do to certain types of monsters, and you can even change it whenever you feel like it. So it's actually really cool. So we're gonna try and, get over to this little area so we don't have to fight every single enemy. But we'll fight this other guy over here, but we're gonna try and get over to where we need to right away. If we can, that is. As fast as we can, at least. As long as I'm not fighting every single enemy, I think we'll be fine to just do whatever we need to without skipping. Because if I were to fight every enemy, I'd probably skip until I was all ready from training. But I don't think I need to right now, so I think we're pretty much fine and dandy to just keep going. And these enemies hurt. What level am I? I'm level 5. Well, I guess it makes sense then. I guess it makes sense that they're doing basically... Let's see here. That's about, I think, 1/8 of my health bar, actually. Per hit. Which isn't bad, because they don't attack very quickly, and also we heal off them kind of getting knocked out, so technically we're pretty much fine. But here's Cloud Coil Canyon, the home of the Sky Pirates, as Auntie Martha was saying. Don't know if that's a good thing for us, but I guess we'll find out very shortly. So we have to make it through this valley to reach the King's Cradle, huh? Yes, that's not the only challenge we face. The King's Cradle is at the other end of the Cloud Coil Canyon, on the island near the Hotlands. So we'll need to find a boat too. I'm afraid so. But we must worry about that later. First we need to make it through this valley. True. Very true. I will say one thing. This valley is actually important. And that's actually really cool. So, one important thing about this, I did tell you we get party members. I will say one thing, we will be getting our first party member very shortly. I don't remember when, but it's in this valley. At some point. Because we're going to be in this area for a little bit, based on what I remember. So let's set up this trip door right here, so we can teleport here now. Let's look around and see if we can get some free stuff, because there's going to be new stuff here. Ooh, Higgledies. Hello, little buddies. Acquired 5 Savior Tears. Oh, isn't that the stuff that revives you? I think that's what the Automata Purse. Ooh, thank you. And some Sorway Sweets. So the Autonomous purses actually are money for King's Guilders, which we don't have access to yet, so I'm surprised we were able to get that. But yeah, that's actually pretty cool. But the Sorway, or not Sorway, the Savior's Tears are actually pretty much basically full revives in a way.
Hello there.
You can get full revives, but other than that, it's pretty much easy though. You have to get them though. You have to get to a certain point in the game where you can just be able to buy them. But that's not for quite a while. We actually have to build up our kingdom in order to do that. And we're going to be probably in like the 4th episode, probably getting the kingdom set up. So let's continue. Oh, hello there. Well, now, you don't look like Sky Pirates. Thank goodness. Would you, be interested in making a little purchase, perhaps? I have some lovely fresh herbs in stock. What's a merchant doing all the way out here? Well, it's quite a story, actually. You see, I was based in Ding Dong Dale, but there was a little political trouble over there, and now the mice are in control. I didn't much like the look of how things were going, so I made good my escape. Well, I still could.
Oh.
You're from Ding Dong Dell, you say?
Indeed, now wait just a second. King Evan, you're alive?
Yep.
Everybody on Leaf Book just saying you've been killed, so I'm just assuming the rumors were true.
Oh, well, not actually. I survived, just... What's Leaf Book? Is this some other kind of magic you guys have or something? It's kind of like Facebook, in a way. That's kind of... It's more of like an Instagram, actually. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea.
You've never heard of Fleet Book? Well, why, it's the greatest place to find the latest news and gossip from all over the world. And the device for accessing it is the hottest new product from the technological wizards over at Broadleaf Inc.
I think we actually do go to Broadleaf, actually. I don't think it's actually called Broadleaf, though.
Sorry, just listen to me launching into sales patter. You'll just have to forgive my old habits die hard.
So, there's some kind of device we can use to get the latest information from all over the world. Sounds pretty useful. Yeah, it does, actually. Do you have any idea where, any of these things for sale? Do you have any of these things for sale? How much were you asking?
Oh, they're snip at 10,000 guilders.
I don't think we even have close to that.
Although I suppose you have been through a rather tough time, Your Majesty. Nice discount would probably be just a thing to cheer you up. Let's see now. Yes, I think I can let you have this one for absolutely nothing. Let's get going to... It's going to come in awfully handy. And, well, it's the least I could do under the circumstance.
Really? You're sure?
I've never been more sure of anything in my life. Glad to be of service.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, good old merchant. You're definitely nicer than Anna is from Fire Emblem. She'll never give anything out for free. Thank you very much. I'll take extra special care of it, I promise.
Farewell.
I'm sure you will. And if you ever want to repair the favor with a purchase or two, I certainly shan't say no.
Probably am gonna actually buy a couple things right now. Leafbook is an information sharing service provided by technological wizards over in the land of Broadleaf. I guess it is called Broadleaf, which allows people from around the world to share news and opinions. To access it, simply open the main menu, select the library, and then pick it from the list of options that appears. You'll be able to access a treasure trove of thoughts, opinions, and rumors, and speculations about all the latest going-ons. Be sure to keep an eye on it for all the latest info. You'll receive pop-up notifications when a new post appears, and as long as you're not in battle or certain other situations, just press the left stick to view them instantly. Oh, now it's downloading the DLC. Installing the Lair of Lost Lord DLC will allow you to discover and read Roland's accounts of his adventures with Evan and the gang. Roland's journal entries can be accessed via Leafbook. Okay, so we'll take a look at that then. So, this is a Higgledy Stone. We got Mousinger, we got a couple things here. I don't think we need to really read through any of these, but it's just cool to look through this. You can look through here for missions and stuff, and it'll tell you things you can do, like this Higgledy Stone here. This basically tells you, hey, there's Higgledy Stones. If you give them certain items, you'll be able to get free Higgledies from them, basically. But you have to know exactly what you have to give them. It's pretty much what you have to do for those.
Alright.
So let's actually buy a couple things from this guy. Let's see what we can even get in the first place. Ooh. He's selling weapons. That's actually not bad. Let's just buy 6 of these. Can I buy 6 of your katanas here, buddy? I'll definitely take a bunch of those. Okay, we can't. Okay, so let's be careful then. Let's buy one of these for Evan, I think. A Bleeding Gale. 45 damage, not bad. Well, it's technically better than the one he just got, so let's buy that. I think that should be fine.
Please come again.
I think that's pretty good for items. I just wanted to make sure that we were upgraded in the terms of weapons. So let's see here. The Greenling Glaive can go on me. We'll put the Cutlass on me as well. And let's see here. Oh, well. I forgot you just press RT and LT. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's throw on some weapons so Evan's kind of not in the dust of Roland here, so let's make sure he actually has some weapons. And as you can see, he actually has a magic wand as well, which we'll be able to upgrade over the course of the game as well. But the thing is as Roland has his little pistol here, Evan can't use his pistol. Evan has to use wands. Ooh. Is this one of Roland's journals? Roland's journal has been updated. I guess we'll read the Roland journals. I guess we'll do that. So it didn't take long for my cell phone to die. Figuring I wasn't going to be able to source a charger anytime soon, I needed to find somewhere else to write down my thoughts. This leaf book thing looks like it's got a private mode, so let's see if it works. Looks like it's working. So that's the start of his journal. So if we look out for that, we can actually kind of find out what's going on behind the scenes, because that wasn't a thing when I first played through this game, so I'm actually going to get some new story based on that information. I didn't even know that was a thing, actually, entirely. It's actually really nice. I thought I was just going to be playing the game like I did before, but now I get some extra information. So let's make sure to get rid of all these guys before we have to really worry about them. We don't really have to, but I'd like to get the experience. It's always good to make sure to get as much as we can, because you don't want to fall behind. I've kind of learned my lesson from not paying attention to some of these fights. So, because of Pokemon Uranium, I didn't train up it as much as I wanted to certain times during the episodes, so I kind of fell behind and I had to spend like an hour training in between some of the episodes, if I'll be honest. Roland, look. A four-leaf clover? What is that? It's a plop-leaf clover. They're only grow over here in the Clown Coil Canyon. The leaves spin, you see, and they give off such a soft little breeze. This is hardly the time for a botany lesson. But I've only ever seen them in books before. I'm sorry. Of course, we must get going. Yeah, we must get going. Let's get out of here before we get trapped by a bunch of wyverns. Because this is where the right wyverns are coming from, if you guys are wondering. It's pretty obvious to tell just based on the designs of them. So, basically, that's not even a spoiler. That's basically, just the design of them. You would think a wyvern/dragon would stay in a spot that is hot, humid, and also... Oh yeah, we can't actually attack these guys. So, how this works is you actually have to either use your ranged attacks to attack them when they're metal, or you can use skills if I remember correctly. But using skills on them are worse, honestly. But it's also a good idea, too. It's just to make sure that you don't just spam the X and Y buttons to knock out everything. It's only the slime enemies that I believe that gets that ability. Let's make sure to use our... Wait, can I not use my flatliner? That's strange. I guess I can't. Let's use the gun a little bit just so I can show you what it is. Let's also turn this Higgledy on. So if you press RB, you can actually shoot, or you can use your wand. You can also sidestep while doing it as well, which is pretty cool. But this is what you want to do when your enemies are either metal, like that slime earlier. And this pork chopper is kind of getting on my nerves. Please go down, buddy. Thank you. Jeez. I'm trying to explain something and I can't even explain it because I'm getting mauled by a giant pig creature. Okay, but yeah, if you're dealing with something you can't hit, it's better to pull out your ranged attacks. But it also uses your magic meter, which is that little meter up there with the 5 little blue, let's see here. Not a hexagon. Technically not a pentagon, even though it's 5-sided. But it's basically, you use magic from shooting. And because we're using magic bullets, because we don't actually have ammo, anymore, so we're using magic to shoot our gun, is basically what I'm trying to say. Let's see here, should we go over here? I guess we should. Let's make sure to fight a couple of the enemies. They don't respawn, and also we need to be careful because we're actually low on health. So, let's be careful and kind of sit back, turn on our higgledies, make sure to knock out the low level or low health enemies as well. So say like this flying beast over here, he's over in the air, say like we can't hit him. Shoot him in the face a couple times and he'll actually fall down to the ground. It's actually really good to use. We'll find a good spot to use it eventually. I'll show you exactly, or you'll notice it when I get to that point. So let's continue on with our little adventure here. So, what Evan just said, something about this seems to be somewhere that the Sky Pirates like to train. Let's see here. Let's try shoot. Oh wait, we can't shoot them out of combat. I tried. I definitely did try, but you can also jump in the air and swing at them, and they'll fall down. But you have to actually hit them, though, in order for them to kind of get stunned like that. So you can't just do that willy-nilly. Make sure to get rid of this slime before he starts beating my head in. And it looks like it's just one left, so down goes the Whamster Wait, is his name Whamster Bamster? I haven't actually read their names that much. I think that's exactly what their names are. That's kind of funny. And there we go, we have a new gun. A Dangerous Blunder Blaster. So now that we actually have that, you can actually upgrade your weapons. Oh, we actually had a better one. Did not know that. Makes critical hits slightly more likely. Let's throw on that blunderbuss, so we can use that for whenever we want to. Although the sidearm is cool, I think you can get more magnums, but I think you have to get it through a legendary chest, I think. Because technically it's not supposed to be in this world in the first place. So technically you shouldn't even be able to get another sidearm, but I believe you can get more of those. So as always, we're at the end of our episode, so thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, boys and girls, and see you in the next one. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.